sprouts, it's me, your favorite theatrical monachrical onion. And today, it's another podcast. Wow, oh my god, another podcast. That's crazy. Yes, I am feeding you another podcast. I am doing so much right now. I literally am in a show right now that I was not originally supposed to be in, but you know, life happens, things work out, things change, and I also got a new job, and I am put in my 2 weeks at my old job. A lot of change is happening here over in the onion spaces, and it's been a lot of stressful over here. A lot of stress been over here in the onion spaces as well. And so I haven't been knitting a lot at all. And it's crazy because I just saw a title. I haven't watched the video up yet of one of the YouTubers that I watch. I think his name is Matt Vogel, I think. He posted a video being like, hey, when do you have time to craft? And it's like him and his friends talking about when do they have time to craft at all, because life do be lifing. And I am on that train, because when do we have the time to do this? When I was unemployed, I had so much time. I had ample time. I had so much time. But now I'm like triply employed, so I don't have any time. Triply employed and still not making any money. So what is it? What's going on? What's happening? But we're doing our best. We're trying our best. We're doing our best. That's all we can do in this time right now. Okay? But I do have some tiny little updates. Like I said, I'm really not gonna pull out everything. I'm so sorry. I love you guys, but I'm not pulling up anything because I don't have anything to show you guys. Actually, I do have stuff to show you guys, so I am gonna have to pull out stuff. Okay. So, yeah, everything is happening at once, and it has really changed my knitting, crocheting, crafting style of work right now. I have been casting on all the things, and I have been hankering for casting on things. I've also been hankering for a finished product, but also my brain is not, I can't sit still for long enough to be able to finish anything. So everything I have is in very strange states, and it just makes me want to cast things on, especially easy things, so that I can just stockinette until the day is over, instead of being like, how many increases do I have to make in this pattern right now? What part of the pattern was I even on? I couldn't even tell you. So I've been making a lot of like easy work on stuff recently. So let me pull out some of those things right now. Give me a second. My fiance just asked if we could do pasta tonight, and that is always acceptable. I'm gonna have a good dinner tonight, you guys. I'm gonna have a good dinner, and we're doing pasta and wine. Cheap pasta, cheap wine, expensive relationship. I can't believe I just said that. Okay, I think I got everything. I don't know for sure. There's a lot of stuff around that there's a lot of stuff, okay? So let's go here first. I don't think I've done it. I think it's in the same state. Maybe? You tell me. I don't know anymore. I don't know anything anymore. It's fine though. I am on the back panel. No progress has been made since I think the last time I seen you. Yeah? Yeah. Like, I really want to work on this. I think with my new job, I'll have the mental capacity to work on this now, because my new job is so easy. So amazing. I love it. Stunning, beautiful, everything I could ask for and more. Super mindless work. I love a mindless job that I can just leave at work and be able to work on stuff like this once I get home, because I don't have to work. I don't have to make decisions at work. I just input the things and the output is the right thing, and I'm just delicioso. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to work on this more, because I really want to wear this really soon. I just can't mentally do lace right now. It's just, maybe I'll work on it today to feel better. Like, that's what usually happens, is that I leave these podcasts and I'm telling him, yay, that we're doing the pasta. I usually leave these podcasts and I'm like, I feel bad. I'm going to work on that project now that I've been putting off for 17 years. But yeah, that's what's happening with that. That's number 1. Number 2, I actually brought this with me to the show today and was working on it backstage. And it was actually really easy, because this is just back and forth. Oh, that pattern is the Oleander by Audrey Borrego. It is from this Parisian yarn that my fiance got me when he went to Paris. It's beautifully soft. It's amazing. If you want to hear more about it, look at the other podcasts or look at my yarn vlogs. You can find out more information there. This is the Road Tripper Tee by Ozetta, and is made with Ultra Alpaca Light from Barocco in the color 4281. That's the color. And it is, like I said, I was working on it in rehearsal today, and it was working up just fine. Thankfully, it's just a really easy, like, doing the stockinette, but back and forth, which, purling. Don't we all love purling? And it's super easy going back and forth, and it has these double point needles because the button band is thinner gauge than the actual shirt itself. So that's a thing. So I have to do a little needle juggle, but it's not that bad, honestly. And I didn't particularly, I was doing this pattern and also my striped loopy sweater at the same time, and they both have to make buttonholes, and I like the making buttonholes on the striped loopy sweater more. So I've just started doing those buttonholes on this, because you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you like, and don't let anybody stop you. Yeah. Snacks on deck, water on ice. I'm just kidding. I drink. I'm just kidding. I drink too. Like I said, I'm having wine tonight. Lily. Look at them. That's Bella. And that's Lily. That's Lily. Just little babies. So, this is my self-drafted vanilla swag. This is what I am making for my fiance. Sounds like I'm making everything for my fiance. And you know what? That's a little bit true. He deserves nice things. I have so many things. He deserves nice things. But I wanted to make him a pair of socks. As soon as I saw this yarn, I was like, this has to go to my fiance. I make socks so slow, especially the first sock. Always takes me like 6 months to make. And then the second sock, I'll make in a week. And I don't get it. I don't understand. Once I get through the sock and I know what I'm doing, instead of being like, oh, do I want it to be longer? Do I want it to be shorter? Blah, 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 blah. Once I get through it and I finish the first sock, I'm like, oh, blah, 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 and it's done. So I'm assuming that's what's going to happen with that. I am using this yarn. I got it from one of my knit friends. I cannot remember what it is right now. I cannot remember, and the button band is not in here. I'm so sorry. But I feel like it's something. It's in one of my videos. I'll try and put the video here so that it's easy access to you and you could just watch that video and find out what it is. It's a treasure hunt now. Teehee teehee. And the second yarn that I'm using as an accent is Stroll Tweed in the fingering weight. I have heard that this like felts a lot. It is softer than this yarn. So I don't know, especially because I'm making it the cuff, heel, and toe. So I'm a little concerned, but like my fiance don't care about any of that stuff. And if worst comes to worst, then I'll just figure it out. It ain't that big a deal. 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 Okay, that's 2. I mean, that's 3. Oh, that's 3. We're making good progress. Okay. Oh, we have this one. This beauty here. This is my cable sweater. This is my Mia sweater by Irene Lynn. Again, I have not been doing nothing on this girl. Nothing. Not a single thing. It's too complicated. Even though it's at the easy part where you go around and 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 around. It's too much for my little baby brain. So I can't. I just can't. My baby brain cannot handle it right now. I got too much happening in my life right now. So, yeah. It's still how it is. Even though we're basically in spring right now. Yeah, it's the 22nd of March. It's springtime. I got a full sweater on the hook, on the needles. Two full sweaters on the needles. But it's supposed to be, it was like a cold snap like a week ago. I'm still getting over sickness and I'm in a musical right now. I literally got sick for like 2 weeks. And then I came to work after being out of work for like 2 weeks. And the director was like, can you be in the show? And I was like, I just got my voice, but yes. So I'm still working through all of that. So, yeah, it's a lot going on right now. This project, I only work on specifically with me and David, my fiance, when we are playing games. When we are playing Z and Z together, because it is just a garter stitch sweater that is going to be made by this homespun yarn. And yeah, it's not high priority. It'll get done when it gets done, and it'll get done and it'll be done. And that's that on that. So yeah. The next things are all things that I cast on during this frenzy that I had, because I just needed something to do, especially because I was in the show. Oh my god, that was crazy. Especially because I'm in the show and I have a lot of downtime during the show, so I wanted to work on stuff while I was not on stage. So the first thing I started cranking away on was, let me see if this has the needle in it. Twist, twist, twist and shout, twist and shout. 1 second. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, now. Okay. Pretty sure I was using this hook. This is a 4.5 millimeter hook, and I am making a granny square vest. Nice, easy, simple, cool, calm, and collected. I've had this yarn for a little while now. Zinc, can you sit down? Can you sit down, sweet baby? Can you sit down? Can you lay down? Can you lay down? It's so hard to film when you have 3 dogs and a cat all in one room, because they will cry if they're not in the room with you. But it's also hard because you have to keep the window open for the natural light. But also, if you keep the window open, they will bark at everything. And they like to lick themselves a lot. So, yeah, I am making a granny square vest. Very cutesy, very cutesy. I got this yarn. It's Encanto, Incanto yarn. And I got 2 balls of it from one of my knit friends a couple Christmases ago. At our Christmas party that we have every year, we have a section of it where we do like a gift exchange, kind of like a white elephant kind of thing, but it's all like yarn, knitting, crochet, fiber based items. And the second half of it is just us knitting and chatting, but we also bring our stash. We do like a de-stash at the end of the year, and we just bring all of our stuff that we don't want to bring into the new year and say, hey, whoever wants it can have it. And so one of my yarny friends de-stashed this yarn, and I've been thinking, what do I want to make with this yarn right here? And I was like, you know what? Let's just do a cutie little vesty boo. So yeah, that's what I was thinking, is just make a nice little vest. And I think I'm going to do a different color on the other side and just make it really easy, really cute, and probably cropped like usual. And have a little filigree, lacy something on the bottom. Just make it real simple, real cute. Simple and clean is the way that I'm feeling with you tonight. Real ones know what I'm talking about. And then after that, I decided to frog. Yeah, I frogged this shirt. R.I.P. to a real one. It was way too scratchy. It was just too scratchy. I couldn't do it. But I was like, this would be a beautiful scarf or bandana, especially if I'm playing a pirate. Especially if I'm playing a pirate at the Renaissance Festival. So I started making this bandana. I will put the pattern here because it is following a pattern. It's a pretty easy pattern. It's on a blog. I do like basically only free patterns at this point because I need something quick. And I ain't trying to spend money. I'm trying to save money. So I just be blasting through free patterns. This one's really easy, really simple, not difficult at all. It's kind of a 4-row repeat that is super easy. And once you get the hang of it, it's just like plow through it. I haven't been working on this one recently just because it's been in my other bag and not in my rehearsal bag. Why am I doing this right now? I'm going to mess this all up. I'm not in my rehearsal bag. It's because it's shiny. That's why my ADHD is popping off. It's not in my rehearsal bag, so that's why I haven't been working on it, but it's a really easy pattern. So yeah. That's that on that. I'll probably work on this too because it's so easy. And then what's after that? All right. The biggest thing that I cast on is first of all, I love my yarn wall. It brings me so much joy. All of this yarn right here brings me so much joy. It also gives me 2% anxiety because that is not all of my yarn. I have more yarn under the bed. If you haven't seen my whole yarn relocation video, I'll put that up there as well. I have a lot of yarn, and the part that stresses me out is not this. This is beautiful. This is gorgeous. I love looking at it. It gives me a lot of inspiration and makes me feel creatively fulfilled. That's not the issue. The issue is I want to use this yarn up here that's on the wall, but it looks so pretty that I don't want to use the yarn up here on the wall. I want to use the yarn that's under the bed because it won't fit on the wall. All the yarn that's on the bed is like the round skeins and not like balls, like donuts like that, or hanks like those. It's not those under. If they were like that, they're up there now. So I want to keep the beautifulness But also, I'm like, I want to use that yarn up there because that's what it's supposed to be doing. So it's kind of a conundrum. It's kind of a catch-22 because it's gorgeous and beautiful, and then I want to use it, and then I'm like, wait, no, but then it will not be gorgeous and beautiful anymore because all the yarn is gone. So we're dealing with that however we can. Kind of going between like, use some of this and use some of that and use and use and use and use. And not just be like, use, you know? Those kinds of things. But I am using some of the yarn on the wall right now, but it's a donut. It's not a hank like those, and plus I kind of don't like unwinding. They're so pretty, I just don't want to unwind them either. So I am using one of the donuts from Noro and making, I believe it's called a Sally vest. This is also a free pattern, but also can be a paid pattern if you want it to be. Paid optional pattern, maybe is what it could be called. And right now I am doing the flap, the other flap on this construction. As you can see, all my increases. My increases over here. I'm making it extra small in this pattern. And this is the farthest along because this is what I've been working on the most. And yeah, it's really great Noro yarn. It's Noro Silk Garden Light, I believe. If not, then it's this. But if that's correct, then I am correct. Kudos to me. And yeah, it's just been cranking along pretty easily. Yeah, I'm excited to get into the round and be mindless, which there's no rank in the round because it's a vest. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I want to cast on right now, but I'm trying to keep myself from not casting them on and finishing some of these because it's just like, you should see the pile that is behind me. It's kind of scary, not gonna lie, but that's what I have to deal with. That's what I have to deal with. Oh well. But I also wanted to come on here because I wanted to tell you guys not only about all the cast-ons that I have done, but also getting notifications on my phone. I wanted to tell you about an acquisition. Yes, I actually have 2 acquisitions. Yes, I know. But I have been very stressed out lately. So, give me a little grace. Just give me a little grace. There's a lot happening in my life, and not only in my life, in the world. And you know, a little treat every now and then won't kill me. I hope. I hope. That's not scientifically proven. That's not scientifically proven. But I got myself a treat. And this package is from, I got 2 packages, but one is on the way, so I won't be able to show you guys right now. But I do have this one, and like I said, I got 2, but I haven't opened it up because I was waiting to open it up for you guys on camera. How blessed are you? So I will do this. Maybe I'll add in a video of me opening up the other package. The other package is Simply Alpaca from Pearl Soho. There's like no reviews of that yarn online. I was looking for reviews on like any knitting channel, something or other. No reviews. Haven't seen a single review of this yarn at all, so I don't know what to expect, but it looks beautiful. It's the black alpaca. It looks so delicious. And the last time they had it, I really wanted it really bad, but I was like, no, it'll be fine. And then it sold out. sold out. So then I was like, okay, next time it comes back, I'm going to get it. And it came back, 25% off. And so I was like, add to cart. So I believe I got 5 balls of that at like $12 each. So pretty good, I'd say myself. I think that's pretty good. I get a smaller quantity because I am literally this big. I'm 5'1", like 110 pounds. Like I'm an itty bitty person. So I get a really small quantity of stuff. I don't have to get a big quantity of stuff, and I try not to. We got the Pearl Soho package. It is late at night. We just finished watching SpongeBob, episode 1, season 1. I can't open this myself. Can you open it? Wow. Look at those hands. These are the hands of a killer Bella.
Oh my god.
Oh, don't show that.
Oh.
That's our address on it. No! That's our address on it. You want the stalkers to come? Yay! Wow, wow, ow, wow. They're so small.
They are.
They're teeny tiny. But they're so pretty.
They feel nice.
They're black. Black. And let's see if this has our address on it. Mr. Stinker. Can you open this? They're nice and pretty.
Can I?
Natural black. That's what I call myself. Oh my god, could you be a little quiet? Ooh! This is what I have to do. Ooh. Period. Okay, that doesn't have our address on it, thank goodness. Because you trying to get the people to come to our house. Now, we ain't trying to have no potluck.
I'm just trying to give you extra.
You're not invited to the cookout, people.
Extra
okay?
editing work.
I don't give out invites to the cookout unless you're married to me.
Insert cash or select payment type.
Stop! Okay.
Atlanta.
Stop! Say bye. This package is from the Fiber Co. And as we know, they are shutting down, which makes me sad. They're shutting down yarn production. They think they're still doing their patterns and everything, which some of their patterns are really cute. So look into that if you want to. But yeah, they're stopping their yarn production, which is super sad because they have some really nice yarns, really luxe yarns. And a lot of my favorite yarns are with their yarns. I have some Fiber Co yarn that's on this little bag rack right here that's like calling to me, but it's like, I guess gotta figure out how to use it. The right pattern hasn't come about yet. I be scrolling on Ravelry all the time being like, hey, I need a pattern to use for this beautiful yarn. But I haven't found one yet. But all that to say, we got some more. I got 3 skeins of Cumbria fingering. I think. I don't remember. Let's see if I was right. And it's like green color because the vision is I want to make a tank top with a collar. I'm thinking the Tonight top by Lily Kate France, I believe. That's like the vision because I just got rid of one of my turtleneck tank tops and I was really starting to like it, but I got rid of it because it's acrylic and I don't need that in the summertime. I don't need that. So, enough chatting. Let's get into this package. My baby. My baby. Look at the baby. Look at the baby. Look at the baby. she's a silly girl. Okay, we opened it up. I'm gonna show you guys. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, it is Cumbria fingering. Ah, I remembered. Yes! Oh my goodness. Now that is what I was looking for. Oh, look at that green. The green. It says Cumbria fingering unto the hills. A lustrous blend of Masham wool, merino, and mohair. Inspired by England's stunning northwest region, with its deep blue lakes and sheep-grazed fells and valleys, I named this yarn Cumbria, the place I now call home. It combines the best breeds of wool and lustrous mohair, resulting in a yarn worthy of all your knit projects. Happy knitting, Daphne. Spun by Michelle. We love you, Michelle. Shout out to Michelle. Shout out to Daphne. These yarns are always so nice, so beautiful. I am in love with this color. This color is stunning. And the color is Hevelin? Hevelin. I believe it's Hevelin. Hevelin? Girl, I don't know. I try to read, but I don't. I only have a bachelor's degree, bro. I don't know, bro. But it is 100 grams. It's fingering weight. It has 300 meters or 328 yards. It's made in Peru. It's 90% wool, 10% mohair, and it asks for a 2.25 to 3.25 millimeter hook, which is a US 123. It is hand wash only, dry flat in the shade. Yeah. Absolutely stunning color. And hopefully when I do get that Simply Alpaca, I can show you guys that yarn as well. I'm super excited about it. But that's all I got for you today. I gotta take care of my voice because, like I said, I'm in a musical right now and we just did 5 shows. And I'm tired. So I'm gonna go take a nap and probably drink some tea. But I'm so glad that we got to catch up today. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. And if you did enjoy today's video, please leave me a like down below telling me that you enjoyed today's video. And if you didn't, and if you didn't still like it, you can still like it though. If you didn't like it, you can still comment down below telling me that you didn't like the video. Because that's still engagement. Thank you. I love you guys. I hope you have a blessed one. And if you don't want to have a blessed one, please have a holy hot fire lit one. And I'll see you on the flip side. Bye bye.